Ahoy there, land lovers and mere folk alike. Welcome to Monroe's Chest.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah, there we go.
There, I got it.
If this is anything like last week, I don't
No,
know.
this is nothing like last week. But anyways, what does a pirate say before he beds a whore? Land ho!
The podcast.
The proper term is sex worker.
Yeah.
Oh.
Land sex worker doesn't have the same ring, though.
If it's on the sea, is it a yacht?
Oh, God.
The podcast that sails the seas of whimsy and dives into the depths of nautical nonsense. Join us as we navigate through the seas of laughter, uncovering treasures hidden within Monroe's mythical chest, where every episode is a tidal wave of hilarity and unexpected discoveries. I am Dan. It's been a hot minute, but here we are. Let's explore this.
Do you have a captain's log?
We do. But we'll do it after intros.
Oh, we're going to do intros first?
Yeah.
All right. I am Matt, and I will be the dynamic duo of Dash and Bardis.
I'm Jason. I'll be playing Laura.
My name is Sean, and I'll be playing Drog.
And my name's Luke, and I'll be playing Captain Lefarius. And tonight, on our captain's log, we sailed into the port of Dreadhaven, and upon arrival into the port of Dreadhaven, we got sucked into some portals and taken to the wondrous, colorful world of the Fey Wild, where we met with some other crews and had a race to get off this Fey Wild island that we are sucked into. Upon the exit, one of us had to be left behind. Good old Turner Jack was left to the wonders of the Fey Wild, and we lost.
Peace, my friend.
We lost one of our comrades to the Fey. As we portaled back into the port of Dreadhaven, is where we are picking it up and left off.
Real quick, whenever he's doing the captain's log, I imagine the captain, like, sitting at his desk, like, writing it out, and I picture Dash, like, over his shoulder, like...
Don't forget this.
That's exactly how I picture it, too, in my head.
The spyglass.
Backwards.
So it
Backwards
Looks like he's really far away.
So here we are. You came out of the portal. Was it on the dock?
I never said where the portal came out at. I left that open to you.
Yeah.
The portal they went into was at the top of the island. Do it that way you will.
The top of the island?
Yes.
That they came... Sorry, explain that a little better.
So the island they went to was the Fey Wild mirror of Dreadhaven.
Oh, okay.
Of the island of Dreadhaven. And so I made the portal to get back to the material plane at, like, the peak. The first peak you see from the bay.
Okay.
And so the portal, they left the Fey Wild there. I didn't say where they popped out at.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. The sun rises over the water. All of a sudden, a portal pops out of nowhere onto the deck of the ship that you guys thought you left. And you spill out onto the deck.
Captain, you're okay.
Yeah, it was a rough go of it.
Where did you go? I saw the mist.
We went to the Fey Wild.
What? Really?
Really?
Was it beautiful?
It was gorgeous. I now see why you liked it there.
Oh, I wish I could have gone.
I don't think it was by choice.
Take me with you next time.
If I would have known it, I would have.
How long were they gone, DM?
There. You know what? Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, an Arcana check. 3.
The lines are very blurry. You
Okay.
can't tell how long they've really been gone for. Seems like no time has passed.
So in like my panic, I kind of lost track of time.
As soon as they disappeared, they practically came back.
Oh, okay.
So what time is it? Where are we still at the port?
You just left. I'll just put you on. I put you on the
bullshit.
rowboat. I put you on the rowboat like a few minutes ago, and then here you were.
No way. That felt like hours. Right, Laura?
That was a long 2 minutes.
So there's a thing that I may have never told you about. There's a thing that happens when you leave the Fey. Like, sometimes an hour is a day. Sometimes an hour is a year. So it may have felt like a month or whatever to you, but it was minutes to me.
It felt like a long time. I'm not feeling the greatest right now.
Do I notice that Turner Jack's not with him?
What's your passive perception?
8.
No.
So it's good to see that everybody's in one piece.
We did leave.
Since you're not feeling good, here, have a puff.
Don't, it'll make you green.
I'm good.
Dash
I
points
don't,
at his green face.
I don't partake in those, but I appreciate it, Drog.
Yeah, they're smart.
Um,
I'm watching you.
Want
How are you-
puff to see if a different color shows up?
No.
I could go for a rest.
I could use a rest.
What? Well, we just got up.
Maybe
It's
you.
time to go to
Maybe
the
you.
shore.
Well, let's go to shore then. You and me.
Can I
They can take a nap.
can I tell like what time of day it is?
Yeah, it's super weird to you. No time has passed.
So it was morning when we came in, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we just woke up. It's time. I thought we was gonna go into port.
We were just in the Fey Wild, Dash.
Yeah, but I wasn't. I'm rested and raring to go.
Well, maybe we can go into port and find us an inn. And,
Yeah,
and Laura and I can take and Huckabee too. He came with us. Unfortunately, we lost someone.
1, 2, 3. Wait, who's missing?
Turner is no longer with us. Unless
What?
we go back.
Well, we gotta go back.
Someday. But it was by Turner's choice that he stayed.
So, what happened?
Well, we got to the top of this pyramid thing, and one of us had to stay behind to keep the portal open.
So he sacrificed himself for you.
Yes.
I should have been nicer to that kid.
You should have been.
He also killed a fairy, so don't feel too bad.
Fairies are fuckers anyway.
This fairy was pretty cool.
It was a pretty cool fairy.
You fucked
well-
a fairy?
What? No.
Insight check.
He hasn't fucked a fairy. They don't have beards.
Yet.
Anyway, okay.
They're real tricksy, I hear.
I don't remember. I don't believe we turned in the bounties or anything yet. Do we?
Yeah, we sent
Do
it
we
up
have the
right
orb?
before we left.
We did?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, my memory's a little fuzzy after all that.
Oh, I suppose.
So, do I notice?
As you guys are finishing your conversation, from the kitchen down below, out comes your cook.
Hi, James.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, we went to the Fey Wild.
Yeah, they went to the Fae without us.
Oh, I have no desire to go there.
Oh,
Don't. I don't blame you. We sent up. Where's the orb? Dash, where's the orb?
it's right where you left it.
Oh, okay. I go and.
Hold on, Captain. Before you go, how about I help you so you don't have to take a short rest,
Oh,
or
yeah,
long
let's.
rest, or in between rest, or any of the rest.
That would help a ton. Because I
And-
don't know what we're going to encounter in Dreadhaven.
And then from behind his back, he pulls out a feast of sorts. It's a little bit of eggs, rice, rations. So whoever needs a long rest, this is going to imitate a long rest. Please feel free to
Oh.
dive in and eat.
Laura dives in big time.
Oh, yeah. The captain digs in.
I am very well rested.
We didn't even get a chance to do any cooking, little monkey.
No, I'm gonna be a chef. I don't know if you remember from the time you
I
spent in
do.
the Feywild.
But you didn't work on it while I was gone. But that's okay
Well, you
because
were
it
gone
only.
for 5 minutes. I can only cook so fast.
True.
It's true.
All right.
As you finish eating, the green hummingbird that disappeared from the orb is now darting back over the horizon. Captain, you were the one that brought it up. What's your passive perception?
15.
Okay. You can choose to roll, but with that passive perception and you on the lookout for it, you notice it really quickly. And you notice it as it's seconds away from coming back in and landing back in the orb.
Oh, okay. Oh, the hummingbird is back. Okay.
Uh,
So I go grab the orb and kind of like hold it.
As you pick up the orb, a puff of smoke happens right in front of you. Just poof. A little bit of orange, a little bit of red mixed in with it. And in front of you is an Azure Armada guard. Very well dressed, very appropriate attire, a robe instead of armor, a very big staff on his back. But
And they're physically here?
they're physically there.
Okay.
The oddest thing about it is he's wearing a completely blacked out mask underneath his hood.
Wow!
Well, this is a new look. It wasn't me.
Who's... Captain, who is this? Am I supposed to know?
We recognize that it's an Azure Armada, right?
You'd recognize the robe.
Okay. This is the Azure Armada.
What
One of
can we
the-
do for you?
Turn in your pendants, your trinkets, your value.
Oh, Captain,
Okay.
you
Hand
got
him
all those
over.
right?
The 3 Jolly Rogers.
What about the one from the Fey Wild?
We did get one from?
Yes.
Okay. And the one from the Fey Wild.
From the Laughing Leviathan. How do I remember that?
It's a great name.
It is a great name.
Is this everything?
Do we get credit for the Kraken? He killed a Kraken.
Yeah, do we get any credit for that?
Where's the evidence?
You got the beak, right?
Yeah, and I handed the beak over as well.
Great. Your total will appear on this scroll. And with a snap of a finger, basically a tattered scroll populates in front of you and marks off the different pirate rankings and the ones that you have determined, and your name starts to kind of climb up the list. I'll tell you where you're at outside,
Yep.
unless you want the rest of your crew to know.
Nope.
Think he's got a beard under there. He's got a great voice.
And as quickly as he appeared, he disappears with that same puff of smoke.
Guess you'll never know.
As the scroll appears, I'd like to try and see what that is, if I could.
Okay, can you give me an Arcana check?
I bet it's better than mine.
8!
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what can you explain to me specifically? Are you trying to identify the spell that was used, or are you trying to identify what's on the paper?
On the paper, what it said.
Okay, so because you have an 8 Arcana, it was a very quick glimpse, and as you go to take a look and dive in, give me a perception check at disadvantage.
10.
Great. So, what you are able to capture is the top 3 ranking ships. The pirate crews, you're going to basically see. It's not full pieces of information, but basically you see Phoenix Plunder, and it looks like it might have been 2 million bounty points. You're not sure. You see the something Kraken, and you clearly make out their bounty's worth 1 million. And then you see the Dragon's Roar, you believe, and that bounty, you're not sure. It looked like maybe 100,000. The reason you didn't make everything out is as quickly as it appeared, it's basically scrolled up real fast and dropped
Yeah.
into the captain's hand.
No worries. Just to see.
Did he do it like? Did you do it? Did you do it like really suspiciously, like, or just trying to get like
It's more of a...
more of a just a quick glance? Okay.
He's a drug dealer. He always looks suspicious.
I resemble that.
Captain, I don't know if you guys want to do earmuffs. Your bounty's at about 60K. A little
Okay.
over 60K.
Our bounty.
Yep.
Okay.
Which puts you rank 14.
All good? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, our characters wouldn't know. If the captain decides to tell us, which I feel like Dash is going to start prying. Something tells me.
So, what's that?
Well, we moved up. That's the good news.
We moved up to...
Well, it's not high. It's just a couple of slots.
Hey, a couple of slots is a couple of slots.
Hey,
We're not at the bottom anymore. I'm definitely
not at the
top.
bottom.
Can I do a persuasion? Where are we sitting now, boss?
What is against persuasion again?
I usually
What
do
you roll?
insight.
Insight? Yeah, that sounds good.
There's not anything that's like a real good
14.
18?
Isn't
Oh
it
my
odd how
God.
that works?
fit. Yeah.
Well, we went up a little bit, but I'm not going to tell you how much. I'm sorry.
At least we beat out a few.
We went up. All right, I'll give you the rank. We are at 14.
Hey, isn't there like 40 ships in this?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was 40.
Oh. Sorry. Retcon on that rank. I was looking at the wrong laughing one. Your rank would be... So you're going to be at, with the Kraken, about 15,000 points.
Okay.
And
Oh, now we know.
Eh,
eh,
Yeah, that's fine.
and then you're going to be ranked 29.
Sorry, we're ranked 29 now.
Hey,
But
it was
it's
60. I thought it was 40.
No, the wrong number.
Oh, gotcha. Hey, 29. Hey, we're in the top 75%.
that we are, Dash.
That's
you can
the
do
most
math.
math
That's
I've ever done.
impressive.
Long way from your dinghy days.
Hey, I have an intelligence of 10, I'll have you know. I am of average intelligence.
All right.
wait.
What did we do?
So, what's the next order of business? We need to get those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers.
We need to find FizzGigg.
Oh, yeah. Who's FizzGigg?
Well, we met him in the Fey Wild.
Wait, you met FizzGigg in the Fey Wild?
Yes.
Wasn't a very nice guy.
No. He's the one who made pretty much one of us stay behind.
No. That wasn't
I owe him
FizzGigg.
money.
No.
Oh,
That was
I don't remember his name.
yeah. That was not FizzGigg. That was a different person.
Yeah.
I'm retconning it as FizzGigg.
It's not FizzGigg.
You can't retcon it as FizzGigg.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't do that to Dan.
FizzGigg is an entirely different entity.
Oh, okay. All I remember is his name, FizzGigg. We got to go after.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. FizzGigg, that's who.
It's okay, Matt. You can say it.
Well, they don't know.
Oh, okay.
They don't know where we got the information from, so Dash would have censored himself.
Well, you can tell me later.
Yeah.
It was a long 2 days in there.
I'm sure somebody on this island will know who FizzGigg is. That's a fun word to say.
It is.
FizzGigg.
It makes me
hear the
want a
lines.
fizzy. It makes me want a fizzy drink.
Fizzy drink.
Jink. I almost said jink.
The combination gets to my nose. I don't like it.
All right, you guys. I think it's time you head off and I watch the ship.
I like that. Do you?
Cooking lessons when I get back.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
All right. One of you can enter the ship for the dinghy first.
All right.
And Dash just walks off, like casually walks off the edge, and just as he gets down to the boat, he just flaps out his wings and settles softly on the boat.
I kind of look over really skeptically after the whole last encounter of jumping into the dinghies. Okay, it's good.
Yeah, it Dash like jumps up and down.
It seems solid.
Okay.
No purple mist on the horizon.
He didn't even look.
I work my way down.
In we go.
Drago, you coming with?
I suppose so.
Good, you can paddle.
Hey, Huck, how about you just stay back here with me?
But he's so beautiful. What am I going to look at?
Well, I need him to write down your adventures. I need to know what happened.
He needs to chronicle eyes on.
I will take excellent notes right up here, the whole time.
Well, he
Tell
was
him
with us in
everything.
the Fey Wild, so he needs to chronicle those
Oh,
first.
that's a good call.
There was a
Yeah.
lot done.
I keep forgetting that you guys even went there. It was so short.
For you,
Eh, it was nothing. What are you
All right.
stressed about?
to the port.
Great. Waters are nice and smooth as... Who's rowing, by the way? I just seen a strength...
Drog.
Give me a quick strength check.
Dash volunteered him. This is gonna take
Are
hours.
you going to help him or
No.
just watch?
No, Dash is
So
like a
that is-
figurehead at the front of the boat.
Okay.
That is
Like one leg up.
10
Oh, great.
because I have a -1 strength.
The weakest guy row.
Uh,
I like it. That's perfect to
Yeah,
get you.
technically, I'm the same strength. I have -1.
oh yeah, that's right.
That's awesome.
Your small dinghy makes it to the dock. You find a piece of rope to tie your stuff up.
I feel
You're
like the
right next
current
time.
did
You
most
should-
of the work.
you really should cut back on the smoking.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine.
As we had discussed in the previous episode, the wood on this dock is absolutely magnificent. It seems like this place is designed to attract travelers, even businesses, all sorts of companies.
Almost like they're trying to offset the gloominess.
Correct.
Okay.
On each one of the pier, I don't know, like the poles that the piers ran down with, at the top of each is a lantern that is blue, really rich blue, lit up down the entire row of the dock. Like I had talked before, there's merchants everywhere, lots of commodity or lots of activity and camaraderie. As you got to the dock, you also noticed that between the pirates that are there's also a lot of Azure Armada there, kind of hassling and heckling the pirates. From one of the sides that you guys are closest, who has the worst passive perception?
Dash.
And what is it?
8.
You are oblivious to everything that's going on. Maybe you pick up a little.
Dash is just happy to be here.
You hear her in the background.
Oh, you dirty pirates! Get out of here!
Furthermore, there's lots of heckling going through. As you make your way down the pier, one oddity that you notice is there's actually a mining stand. This place sells dynamite, pickaxes, shovels, lanterns, all kinds of weird things, which is something that you would think is odd.
Captain, is that dynamite?
Laura, that's dynamite, right?
Looks like dynamite to me.
I hear that's really fun.
Let's get some.
Do you have gold? I don't really have any gold.
Laura's gonna feel her pockets.
How much for one stick of dynamite, shopkeep?
I do have some gold.
What's your purpose for the dynamite?
Do you really want to know?
By law, I'm required to ask in this town.
This is a lot of bureaucracy.
We gotta do
thought
some
this was-
mining. There's a mine up the way.
I can't argue that. I do have to sell to the miners in these parts, so yeah,
Exactly.
it's 10 gold per stick.
That seems perfectly unreasonable. I think more like 6.
Little monkey, do you make the dynamite?
No, but I do purchase dynamite.
This has been a family-run business for the last week, and I refuse for you to slander my product.
How about we'll give you 10% of all the precious metals we get with this mining dynamite?
I don't do
that's a good deal.
contracts. I don't do no.
Well, how about we sweeten the deal?
Oh.
5 gold. And I give you a little something instead. And he puts 3 joints on the table.
Does he look like that kind of person?
Everybody looks like that kind of person.
And that's going to be a persuasion of dirty 20.
Weed and gold? I can't argue that. You, sir, got a deal. Then he reaches out and shakes your hand.
Perfect.
1 stick of dynamite.
Pay the chap.
I think
5 gold.
Oh, thank you for your business, sir.
Yeah, don't. If you use that, in town, I can lose my license. So
oh no, don't worry.
worry, we'll use it on the
Only
ship.
in the mines for sure.
Real quick, we're kind of new to this whole mining thing. What mine is this one? What do they specialize in?
What do you mean?
I'm already walking away.
Yeah, my character's also running away at this point.
Okay.
Captain, make a break for it.
What you need to do is you need to go see the mayor
The mayor.
and tell him Frank sent you.
Frank?
Frank.
All right.
This
Frank.
sounds like a trap.
Can I inside it check him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. 17.
God honest truth.
All right. Well, thank you, Frank. I appreciate it. Thanks for the stick of dynamite.
Excuse me, is there like a lookout tower or anything in the area? Real quick, sorry to bother you.
Yeah, they're kind of. There's an abandoned lighthouse that's off limits.
Oh, it's off limit. Why is it off limits?
Because everyone that goes there dies, and we're sick of the dead bodies we have to collect.
That is a good reason. Where, per se, would this lighthouse be?
So we don't go there.
Yeah, so I can avoid it. I'm assuming it's along the coast. It's a lighthouse.
Do you guys know, the north, east, south, and west?
Totally. I'm a miner. It's very important for miners.
I regret selling you dynamite.
As you should.
Listen, can you please just turn around northwest for me?
Northwest.
And I just start turning.
Can I do an intelligence check to know which way that is?
Yes.
I'm not even gonna bother. Dash doesn't know.
It's a 7.
You would see a tiny little peak of what you would think is a lighthouse.
Okay.
And to answer your question, Captain, the mining thing is new.
Oh.
They just found gold on this island in some of the abandoned mine shafts. This is about a 2-week endeavor.
So-
And wait, I
good
do
with
have something for you
contraptions.
guys.
Oh?
Have you voted for the mayor election?
How do you
There's a
feel about
mayor election.
making,
I like voting.
It's tomorrow.
a little extra money?
Okay.
It's everybody's
Money's always good.
responsibility to vote.
I like
It
that
is.
thinking too.
Why do you think so many people are here?
I
investigate
assumed it was because of the whole
How?
pirate competition thing
Let's go.
Perfect.
Oh,
that I can't think of the
you
name
wanna
of
just leave
right
them?
now.
oh, the Buccaneers
The
Reckoning.
Buccaneers
That,
Reckoning.
yes, that Buccaneers Reckoning.
Oh no, people are just after their mayoral candidate to get their piece of the pie on the gold that's here.
So it's like a gold rush.
Pretty much.
All right. So it just appeared.
Disappeared.
Now, does this mayor election thing happen a lot? Or are you kind of new to the area?
No, it's been 4 years since the last one.
Okay.
Are there term limits here?
If you have to ask, you shouldn't vote.
Fair. That's very fair.
Anyways, again, Frank sent you. Go talk to the mayor.
So tell the mayor that Frank sold us dynamite. Got it.
Don't let him do the talking.
I don't plan on it.
You guys seem like the sensible ones. I should probably preface this. Don't talk to Gabrielle.
Gabrielle.
The current mayor is who
Okay.
you're looking for.
The current mayor, not Gabrielle.
Yes, it's an orc named Zach.
So don't talk to Zach. Do talk to Gabrielle.
No! Your number.
Be gone.
Sorry.
You're driving away my customers.
Appreciate it, Frank. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Have a good one.
Have
if
a good
anything, people are going to gather to see a green talking monkey.
one. We walk away, and I grab Dash by the freaking collar. You're gonna get us in a lot of trouble.
I'm sorry. I'm just very excited.
Shut your mouth.
Fantastic. As we continue to make our way to the dock, you get to the point where the dock meets land. At that point, there is basically a giant sheriff's office that's like a prison. There's people hanging out the cell doors at the top. Fucking hilarious. There's actually a stand right next to it where they sell tomatoes and rotten vegetables that you can throw at the prison people. Fantastic. Next to that, you have the mayor's office. As you continue down the street, you notice that there's an inn. Who has the best passive perception here?
10.
14.
15.
Laura and Captain would see that you see the name something Spine for the tavern. You can't see the front of the sign, you just see Spine. The oddity about all of this is kind of once you get past the tavern, there's a bit of a hotel, and then everything else around it is brand new construction. People just working to put up buildings and lots of new stuff in this town.
Is there a bounty board?
A bounty board? Yes, right next to the prison.
Good, good. I need to check that, if I could.
What kind of bounty are you looking for?
I wanted to make sure I'm not on it.
Great.
You're
Go ahead
gonna
and roll.
walk. You're gonna walk over there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow behind him. And
Are you doing... Hold on. Are you doing it stealthily?
Yes.
Please roll stealth check.
$21.
Stealthy as fuck. Woo! You can roll a perception check.
I'm gonna roll a perception just to see if I
It's also
see him
just
sneak
here.
off.
Just slap a feet.
Oh, I do not see him. 9.
Bounty board.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and give me a check on that.
8.
Your name is right in the center of the board.
That was a DC 1.
You cannot miss it.
How much money am I worth right now?
15,000 gold.
Shit.
It is a piece of paper, however. Do with it what you must.
I would like to remove said piece of paper.
Sleight of hand it, baby.
Wow. Thank God. That is a 21.
You cleanly rip this off to the point where the tack comes off with it and hits someone in the eye.
All drug dealers should have proficiency in sleight of hand from the handoffs.
The dice are telling the story. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Facts. I'm just gonna. Is there anyone else that I know on there?
Okay. History check?
15.
Yes. There is an elephant man that is in the northern region who goes by Lux. You're familiar because he encroached on your turf. He's worth 20,000. There's a little elf gal. Her name's Lexi. I don't know how you knew her. Just knew her.
That's
Runnings. And then there's a third one that you know all too well.
fair. Okay.
You would know the name.
Fair
You
enough.
would know the crime.
Fair enough.
So,
Enough said on that one.
okay.
I'm gonna be looking for a bigger fellow that would fit the same size as Lux.
A bigger fellow in the town?
Yeah, it's about the same size.
Oh my gosh. Pick and choose. There are so many people here. This is basically shoulder to shoulder. It's hard to get through.
Now the chaos begins.
Oh God.
Can
As
you
he's-
cast disguise self on someone else?
I don't think so.
Nope.
I was really hoping to just boop. Fiend!
No, it's got a distance of self.
I was hoping I could distance of touch. In that case, I'm going to be walking back to everyone else.
Okay. As you rejoin the crew, where are you guys heading to now that you kind of have the lay of the town?
Well, I think the best place for information is always a tavern.
I said we go to
Right.
the mine.
Straight to the spine.
You say the mine.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with this town, Drog?
Where did you want to go, Laura?
The spine, the bar.
18?
There's
Oh!
some.
Oh, yeah.
I can just see the
I've been here a few times.
a few times.
Yeah.
Do I want to know?
Probably not.
I need you to be real cool with a lot of things real quick.
We'll discuss later. Over a drink. Drinks.
How do you feel about the trade of Tressums?
Of what?
Never mind.
Okay.
As the crew finally gets the tavern more in image, you see an onyx type dragon with the name of the tavern kind of curled, the tail is essentially encompassing the tavern's name, and you see Silver Spine is the name of the tavern.
Oh,
you're
yes,
going
the
into.
silver spine.
That's a really cool sign, by the way.
It's a cool sign.
We go in.
You don't even have to go in. So there are so many people in this town that it's basically a shoulder to shoulder, and you can't get in. So they've actually opened a little outskirt bar where you can order drinks right outside and drink on the streets.
Perfect.
I like an open air bar. Doesn't feel so cramped.
Is there like a darker part of the bar somewhere?
You can maneuver your way in. I'm just going to make you do a couple acrobatics checks if you want to get into the bar and try to find a seat.
More if I'm looking to. I need money. I'm looking for people like a smoke pit or someone that's might be interested in my wares.
There's a little alley behind the bar that you can absolutely go scope out if you would like to do so.
I would like to go check out the alley. And I'm going to two-finger salute. I'm about to go make some money. Have fun.
I don't want to know.
Yes, you do.
Just make sure you get lots of monies. Okay. I don't care how you get it. Just okay.
Laura, can you give me an Arcana check at advantage?
17.
So, you, being the background that you are as a character and your build, you notice one odd thing about this town is there's lots of people in the town actually have kind of like enhancements, like gears and stuff to go with their mining equipment, or like they almost have sleeves that would enhance them mining a rock by increasing their swing and whatnot. You also notice that there's automated mine carts that people barely push and they kind of travel on their own. The technology in this town is actually pretty fascinating.
Are they like steampunk exoskeletons? That's dope as
Yes.
fuck.
I'll point out to the other two, just kind of like, hey, I've really seen this before. It's kind of interesting.
That is very strange. Are you familiar with that?
It's like they're in a moving cage.
I've never really seen it myself, but I mean, I can kind of recognize what it does. I think it kind of like enhances them. Makes their work a little easier.
So it can make me super strong like Bardis.
Yeah, maybe.
Sweet.
If we could get our hands on something, maybe we could kind of deconstruct it.
I think we could probably do that.
Oh boy.
As you are talking with the crew, you kind of oversee that there's a little sign next to one of the buildings being built, and it has about 6 gears around a logo that just says E.
E?
E. And then in addition to that, it also has a steampunk type gun on the background of it.
This is like a shop?
It's a shop. You don't know really what it is, but you kind of get the inkling that maybe this is an engineering shop.
Go check it out. Is it? You said it's like in the bar?
No, it's a building being built.
Oh.
Next to the bar.
So it's not ready yet.
Not ready yet.
I'll keep it in the back of my mind, and maybe we can follow up once it's a little further along.
Drinks?
Is
For now.
Laura like noticeably like scoping out these? Like, would somebody with a passive perception of 8 be able to tell that?
I mean, I wouldn't be hiding it, so if you were noticing me, I mean, if you're not looking in my direction, you probably wouldn't, but I'd probably be like checking it out and kind of like awestruck by this kind of new, cool technology I've never seen before.
I'm just picturing like geometry floating around
Yeah.
you.
You guys easily capture a beer. There are standing tables outside. There's different areas where you can commingle with individuals. In particular, one thing that would probably pique your interest is there is a large group of folks gathered on the furthest corner of the building, and it looks like they're all kind of huddled around talking, and you actually can make out that one of them kind of looks orcish.
What's going on over there? What's all the hubbub?
I don't know, but I remember the miner stand guy said one of the mayor, his name was Zach.
Have we drank it all yet?
No.
Is this the one we're supposed to talk to or not supposed to talk to?
We're supposed to talk to that.
Supposed to talk to the orc gentleman.
Yes. Very good, Dash. Have a drink.
Oh, thank you. So, should we go interject? See what's happening?
I think we should. We should go
it's him?
introduce ourselves.
I don't know. There's a lot of people gathered.
What?
He seems important.
Watch this a second. Zach!
The noise of the crowd is just too loud. It doesn't quite.
I tried.
Need some
How far
thaumaturgy.
away is that the orc
It's
from us?
probably within 30
Like,
feet, but there's just so many people and lots.
I would like climb on top of the captain's head and try to like peek
Oh.
over.
I got an idea. Dash, you're gonna act like a monkey and just climb on top of everybody. Go over there and like act like you're just being a monkey, and then start talking to him.
I feel so patronized right now.
I know, but
Just
it'll be
act
brilliant.
like a monkey. Because you're a monkey. Fine.
Hey, if we could do it, we would.
Before you start climbing over all the patrons' shoulders, let's jump to the dark alley.
Okay.
17. How am I looking so far?
There are so many people back there. There's actually individuals that you believe are strung out on the ground because they've had too much.
Perfect. Perfect.
You're right at home.
Excellent. Just and start.
From the, you kind of feel a tug at the bottom of your clothing, and you peer down and you see a little tiefling, and you go,
Hey, Drog, is that you?
Who are you?
You don't remember me? Are you fucking kidding?
Who are you?
I'm David.
David, my man. How you doing?
You're so full of shit. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Yeah, you remember that big deal we did?
I'm gonna try and do a history check. Try to remember this.
Maybe.
That's a 6.
Yeah, the one back in Escobar. I did jail time for it. You don't remember that?
Huh? You did jail time?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, man.
That's okay. Well, what are you doing back here? You trying to sell in my area?
Oh, this is your area.
Yeah. Finder's fee, baby.
I understand. Let's go down the alley a little bit further and we can talk this. Make sure we can both make some money.
Okay, you sly dog.
And with that,
Why do I have a weird feeling we're going to be rescuing Drog?
His two characters are so opposite.
how many people are around me that are like coherent?
coherent, probably 20.
20?
Yep.
Okay. So I have a question on create and destroy water.
Okay.
If I create water, can I create it someplace on someone?
What is? Does it have a cast range?
30 feet.
Yeah.
So-
On someone, so you're just gonna create a pool of water on someone, or explain it?
Like, for instance, in their mouth. 30 gallon or 10 gallons of water.
I mean, you could try. 30 gallons of water in someone's mouth.
10, actually.
10.
It's 30 feet.
Okay,
It's a 30-foot cube within range.
go ahead.
So there's no attack roll for this, but my normal attack roll would be a +8. So 11?
Who are you casting it on?
The tiefling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
the fuck?
Are you kidding? Okay, and then I'm just gonna try and like knock him out.
Please roll an unarmed strike.
So subtle.
As steadily as I can. That is a 13.
Yeah, you knock him out. Dave is out cold.
Perfect. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna decide. I'm gonna cast Disguise Self into the tiefling.
Okay.
And start. Well, I'm gonna make sure. Does he have any other drugs on him, or a coin purse?
Roll me a sleight of hand.
Six.
Oh god.
You find a single baggie of magical mushrooms.
Okay,
That's about it.
that's fair. I'm gonna start doing my thing.
He's a well-known drug dealer. He hit it in some areas that you just don't want to look.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
Until I'm out of everything.
Okay, so you do the math. I'm going to go back to the other folks. What is your everything, and how much did I allow you to have on you? You just do the. I'll come back to you. Math that out.
Honestly, I need to see actually what we have in there. So, yeah.
Dash.
I hope Drog's okay.
Yes.
What are you doing?
So as soon as the captain says that, I just chug my beer real quick, and then as like a tray walks by, I just drop it on there, and then I just want to. Are there like exposed rafters?
You're outside. There's a roof.
Okay,
you climb.
but
up
there
on
is
the
a
roof.
roof.
Yep.
Okay, I would like to jump off of the captain's head up to the rafters and just start swinging across until I get over where this orc is.
Okay. You'll have to use. Essentially, I'm going to make you do 2 athletics check. One
Okay.
is to actually grab a rafter, but the second one is to from the rafter jump up onto the roof. It's like a straw kind of brick-ish mud roof.
Oh, okay. I was picturing like rafters going across.
You're outside.
Okay, I thought there was a roof over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well then, if there's not like rafters and stuff I can climb on, I would just start like going from shoulder to shoulder
Okay. There's
and across the crowd.
there are going to be. We'll just do it as a grouping of athletics checks. I'm going to make you roll 3, and it's going to be 9 total shoulders.
Okay. First one. Can I use acrobatics?
Yeah. Is that better for you?
Yeah, for dash it is.
Okay.
By the way, Dash, you can now hear me in your head.
First is a 17. Okay, that's creepy.
Perfect.
Okay.
You hear me in your head. You're doing great, buddy.
A 23 and a 24.
As you're about to land on who you assume to be Zach's shoulder, a giant hand grabs you out of the air.
Wait, I just wanted to ask some questions to the fine gentleman.
Who are you? Why are you here?
Oh, my name, excuse me for the rude interruption. My name is Dash. That's the whole thing. I don't have any other names, just Dash. And, I hear that he's the man to talk to.
Talking monkeys are super weird.
Yeah, I'm a pretty weird thing, yeah? Yeah. But I'm very nice.
Okay,
See, look how cute I am.
that doesn't work. No, I'm here to protect
It
the
works
mayor.
for the stupid cat in boots. Why doesn't it work for me?
What cat and boot? What are you talking about?
Dash, you're ruining it. Keep it together.
As you're looking up at this giant being holding you, it is a extremely well-dressed individual. And with Dash's history, he would assume this is the mayor's bodyguard.
Can
I'm just trying to look as adorable as possible, like the big.
just tell him Frank sent you.
Oh, Frank sent me. He sold me dynamite.
What do you mean he sold you dynamite? Are you a miner? You don't look
Yeah.
like you can mine.
Oh, I'm very strong. Don't let the physique fool you. I
No,
can lift like 3 times my weight.
I don't believe it. How did I catch you so easy then?
Well, there's so I'm very light.
Don't
so-
tell him about Bardis.
Shh. Nobody needs to know about Bardis.
And you talk to yourself?
No, I was talking to the captain, and I like turn around and I'm like, the captain. This guy here. That's my captain. That's Captain Lavarius. He's very famous.
As you finish that sentence, he kind of shifts the way he's holding you, and he's holding you like a dog by the tuft on the back of your neck.
Dash is perfectly fine with this. Is it like threatening or more
No.
like it? Like
Just-
he's showing me how little he thinks of me.
He thinks of you, and he kind of, hey, Zach.
like vermin.
Yeah. Zach, this guy says he's here to see you, and he's just kind of dangling you in the air.
Frank sent us. He said to name drop. I'm sorry if that's rude or something, but I was told you're the guy to talk
Just tell
to.
him he's a nice guy.
You're
tell
a
Zach.
very nice guy. That's what Frank says.
And as you're speaking to the mayor, he's sitting there blinking his eyes and looking hella confused on what you're saying. Frank sent you, huh?
Yeah. The dynamite salesman.
Who are you here with? Just, are you with a
Cap-
crew?
I'm with Captain Lavarius right there.
Captain.
The captain of the Tentacruise.
Oh.
Ranked 29
Don't
currently.
tell him. Oh, you fucking retard. I lean over the
Dash didn't know he was supposed to keep it a secret.
Dash, you said your name was?
Yes.
Please go back to your crew. I will make my way over there. I am talking to some of my sponsors for the election.
Oh, I'm very sorry to interrupt. I just saw you and I got excited. You're like a celebrity around here.
I understand. I try. We're trying to
You
make
have this aura.
Thank you. I will be over momentarily. Please rejoin your crew,
Oh, yes, sir. Right away.
and maybe just try to talk to someone next time. Don't just jump around.
Note taken.
Yeah.
That is much appreciated. I'm very forward.
Yeah, it works for you in a way. Just
It's because I'm also adorable.
yep. I. Okay. I'll be over momentarily.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
And Dash jumps from shoulder to shoulder back over to the captain.
Sweet. 3 more checks. As long as you don't roll a 1, you're good.
That is a 19, 17, and a 23. Damn, I am rolling very well.
Nicely done.
Let's waste them all now.
Yeah. Well, it helps that I have a +8.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So we put. Sorry. Oh, go ahead.
I was just Captain.
You made it.
He's
How-
gonna,
I
he's gonna
heard
come
some
talk
of
to
it.
us. I told him you're very important.
Excellent.
And that we're ranked 29, and that he should come
You
talk
didn't
to
have
us.
to tell him our rank.
Oh, I thought that was like bragging rights.
No, it's only
Is it a secret?
kind of. Can you just keep it on the DL next
Oh,
time? The
I've
down
told
low.
like 15 people.
You're
I
gonna
told
be the death of
everybody.
me, Dash.
Sorry, I didn't know it was loose lips sink ships.
Exactly.
You're exactly right.
I didn't think about it. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right, Mr. Drug Dealer. How many drugs did you have on you?
So we had box of drugs
Oh God.
Jesus.
because it
Okay.
was whatever was in the chest that he originally let me keep.
Okay.
We never put a quantity on anything, so I'm gonna leave it up to your discretion. Of
Does it have dimensions on the box of drugs?
no, we didn't. We just said drugs.
It's like a shoebox.
Like for all I know, it could be like
It's a freaking crate.
Well, okay. Let's look at it from this aspect.
Or better yet, not a box of drugs.
I will allow you to sell up to 3,000 gold worth. Your box of drugs is actually a bag of holdings, and you probably have an unlimited quantity of drugs in there.
okay.
If your box gets destroyed at all, you can guess the repercussions.
Absolutely. In that case, I'm not gonna do 3,000 gold.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna do like 1,800, just because I don't want to oversaturate the market.
Okay. Go ahead and. How are you going to sell the drugs?
What did the other guy? What did Dave sound like again?
Like a leprechaun.
Yeah, it was kind of like.
Howdy ho there, guys. Want to buy some drugs?
Close enough. Drugs, you say?
Want to buy something special?
What you got?
I got mushrooms. I got powders. I have herbal remedies. I can mix them and see what happens. What sounds good to you?
Oh, I'll take them all.
You got some money?
What? How much are we talking here?
1,800.
Fantastic. And he reaches into his coin purse and pulls out 1,800 worth of gold.
I'm going to activate my ring of X-ray vision, and I want to make sure that he is not part of the constabulary. He is not a cop.
He's 100% a cop.
100% a cop?
Mhm.
You know what? You seem sketchy. And I walk away.
Come back here, sir.
I'm running.
Okay.
You can't catch me now.
What's your movement?
That is... And they moved it on the app. 30 feet.
30 feet. Assuming you're going to dash?
Yes.
You make it around a corner. Okay. As you say you're going to run, he blows a whistle, and you make it around the corner before he starts chasing.
Drop disguise self.
Great.
And from there, or actually, I'm going to recast disguise self. Human. Generic. Big mutton chops.
Cool. I'm
Potbelly.
assuming you're going to do the Azure Armada get up.
Sure.
Yeah. Cool.
100%.
Cool. They come bolting around. Where'd he go? Anyone see him?
Who are you looking for?
Sir, watch out. There's a drug dealer that came this way. Out the way.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Well, best of luck.
They continue to run off in the direction they seem to go.
Perfect. Is the tiefling still around?
Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you do with him?
I just had him like sitting on like side of the alley.
Did you put him in anything?
No, just like put a blanket on him.
Blanket? Okay. No, he's just chilling right there. He's knocked out.
Okay.
I assumed you probably drugged him and whatnot, and he wasn't going to wake up anytime soon.
No, but I'm gonna wake him up.
He doesn't wake up.
Oh.
Turns out you're way stronger than you thought.
I fucked up there, Davy boy. Best of luck in the locker. Yeah, I'm gonna start walking around to try and continue the trade. Just insight this time to see if I can notice. And I'm gonna keep the ring going for that.
Sounds good. How about this? I'm going to make you roll 3 rolls. We're going to take the average of your perception checks.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on how your average is, that's how much money you're going to make.
Perfect. 14, crit 20, 7.
So I would say you probably made 1,200 gold.
Perfect.
And you don't get caught.
Even better. I'm going to start heading back over. Still looking like guy with the mutton chops, pot belly, 1 gold tooth.
Okay.
Classy.
No,
Very classy.
this character's not classy in any way. There's still like the mustard stains on the shirt. Like it's not a good disguise self.
Captain, what are you and your crew doing?
Oh, we're just sitting waiting for Zach to come over.
And drinking. Definitely drinking.
Yes.
How much drinking?
I've had up at least 2.
Dash has like no self-control. He's just going.
Well, Laura's got a history, so she's definitely at least keeping up with Dash.
Yeah.
I would like to show up with 2 orders of whatever's strong and slam it on the table.
You easily do so.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, hello there, mutton chop man.
Hello there.
Are you a local
Dash.
around here?
See, this is
Good
a
to see you
beard that
again.
I'm not into.
Well, thank God for that, Dash.
How do you know
knows
my
your
name? Oh, it's the weirdo from the boat.
It's Drog.
Yeah, it's the weirdo from the boat.
He's part of our crew now.
That
He's
hurts.
he's not a weirdo.
I've been trying.
How
not-
did your ventures go?
Well, quite well.
Yeah?
And I look around and I slide a hand, hand you a pouch.
I look at the pouch.
You have 200 gold.
Very good.
I like this guy more and more all the time.
If you see them running around for a tiefling, it wasn't me.
Why would you be a tiefling?
You're not a tiefling.
I wasn't thinking that till you said that.
Now I'm suspicious.
Terrible shame. Things happen. Also, I'm not a Genasi here.
So what are you?
Fatty McFat, I guess. I don't know. What do you want to call this?
Ah, Friar Tuck.
I like Fatty McFat better than Drug. You're Fatty McFat from now on.
For the moment, till I thin out and the disguise breaks. And I say that very quietly.
So
Very quietly.
How quietly.
Stealth of 21.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're doing a really good job.
Like,
Way better than what you did selling to a cop. Yeah.
yep.
Did we notice the big bag of gold you said the captain?
Passive perception? No, you wouldn't unless the captain said anything. Laura, yeah, you would have. You would have noticed a bag of gold.
I'm gonna say, well, I'm gonna take one of your drinks and start drinking it.
That's why I bought or extras.
you are a saint.
Just trying to help out my new crew.
I like this guy.
He's okay. We'll see. The jury is still out. But we have a very important meeting coming up. We're talking to
The Mayor Zach.
No
Zach,
juries.
that's it.
I'm not good under pressure.
It's not that kind of jury. It's just this. Just act yourself.
It's-
Act your charming self. I think you'll be fine.
just don't try to sell him drugs.
Well, it depends if he's into it.
No.
How about we leave the mention
know
of
how
drugs on the
We don't
DL?
want to be the cause of some scandal.
Rich hoity-toities usually spend the most money, though.
Yeah, but we want this guy to win.
How about we get to know him first?
He's got a point.
I trust Frank implicitly.
He sold you diamond after all.
He sold me dynamite.
As Dash finishes the I sold you dynamite. Captain, on the back of your shoulder, you feel quite a large grasp, almost like a baseball mitt grabbing your shoulder. The tentacles, huh?
Who are you?
And as you turn around, you see the orc Mayor Zach standing in front of you. He has this beautiful glimmering armor and a rapier sitting on his side and a shield on his back.
Does he have a beard?
No,
Oh.
no.
Clean shave.
Clean shave. He has ponytail, very pristine, mayor type material. My name's Zach.
Oh, Mayor Zach, it is a pleasure meeting you. My name is Captain Navarius, captain of the Tentacruels. I was told to come talk to you and introduce myself.
Yeah, Frank sent you, huh?
Yeah, the mining guy.
He's
selling
great.
the mining stuff. What can you tell me? I am not too familiar with the mining. Why all of a sudden the huge influx of mining?
Oh, well, someone found gold in the abandoned mines. So now everyone's trying to get their piece.
Ah, that makes sense.
And I'm just here trying to build a town to support the influx of people and try to reduce the crime.
So the mines, they abandoned the mines years ago, and then all of a sudden there's gold there.
Well, if you go back in the history books, a lot of people were dying in the mines.
And they're not dying anymore.
No.
Good deal.
Problem is, bodies just disappeared. We don't know where they went. Don't really know what would happen to them. Just were gone.
Well, that's ominous.
Yeah. That's not happening
But
now.
it's not happening now, so it's all fun.
Yeah.
Interesting. How long ago did this all start?
About 2 weeks ago.
About 2 weeks?
Yeah. It's been taking us a while. We're trying to get all the licensing right and making sure people get the proper claims to what is theirs and making sure, again,
No.
no one's getting ripped off.
To mine, do we have to have a license?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm just making sure so we
much is a
go down the right path.
A licenses are 3,000 gold.
How much is a steak?
A stake? That's the fun part. You get to go down in the mines and whatever you get down there is yours.
Very nice.
Open to the public. We have guards throughout the entire mine. Brawls pursue. Death occurs.
Shame. Things happen.
Yeah, we don't take things very lightly. I don't know if you've seen the people in the getting vegetables and whatnot thrown at them. They're just up there for stealing.
That's just stealing.
That seems intense.
No bullshit town.
Well, what about if, things happen, drugs are sold? What do you do to drug dealers?
Oh yeah, capital punishment.
Oh!
And Dash is looking at you with the biggest fucking eyes.
What if you know
that's a-
somebody who's selling drugs?
You know what? I feel like this is kind of a waste of time. What can I help you guys with? Are you here just about the mine? I can get you a history book.
Well, we were looking for, Captain.
Are you familiar with a guy named FizzGigg? I heard the name at all. Is he around these parts? We're just kind of looking for him.
I'll tell you what. You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours.
Oh, I like scratching backs.
If you guys want to hear my proposition, I can get you the information.
Would you like a drink while you give your proposition?
No, thank you. I'm
Okay.
sober. I would request that you guys, around dusk, go to the mayor's office. We can chat details there.
Dusk, mayor's office.
Yep.
Is the mayor's office easy to find?
It was right in front of the jail when you
It was
wanted.
right
Oh,
by
perfect.
the jail.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
And just when you get to the door, you'll see Tim. Tim's the one that grabbed you out of the crowd. I'm sure he'll let you right in.
Tiny Tim.
He's a sweetie.
Lucky he didn't
All
kill
right.
you.
I'm sure
That
he
sounds
could.
wonderful.
All right.
We'll see you at dusk then.
This evening. Yes.
Excellent.
I will be in my quarters, in the mayor's office. Meet me there.
All right, we'll meet you there.
Fantastic to meet you. And he puts his hand out. Captain Lavarius.
Captain Lavarius.
Great to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mayor Zach.
And he kind of tips his head to the rest of the crew.
I'm Dash.
Dash.
Oh, my
I'll
apologies.
slash up a mug and say, Laura.
Laura.
Fatty.
Fatty.
Real
That's
name.
what my friends call me.
It's short for Fatima.
Fatima. Not Fatty the drug.
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay. Okay.
I am a clean soul unless it's involving grease.
I have a character sheet for this guy. I am definitely going to insight you.
You just can't help but be shady, can you?
Luke?
I saw it.
I rolled 14.
Crit 26. Deception.
He believes you.
Unless it's wine, tacos, women of ill repute, but nothing else. I'm a clean man.
Sounds good. I will
Are
sit-
any of those things illegal?
tacos? No.
Thank
Well,
God.
what about the prostitution?
They're building a whorehouse now.
Oh, okay. I was just I wanted to make sure they didn't get
he's
in
a
any trouble.
gentleman with good standards.
I'm just trying to make sure nobody gets in unnecessary trouble.
Have you ever seen a miner that hasn't had sex in a while? We're trying to avoid
I've seen
fights.
a sailor who hasn't.
Exactly.
And looks at the captain.
Oh. Sorry, Captain, it's not open yet.
It's okay.
We're trying to find the finest women. Come back.
All right, I will visit that establishment.
Great. And with that, again, pardons himself and walks away with his bodyguards around him.
Zach is a wonderful man.
Yeah,
I'm
we
glad
got a
Frank
second
recommend-
meeting. That means we're important.
Excellent.
Well, anyways, looks like we got some time to kill.
Yeah, I do
Cheers.
think. What do you guys think about the mine thing?
We could check it out.
I mean, I'm not really made for mining.
But we
Sure
got
you are.
dynamite.
I have very small lungs. It's notorious for, you know,
We'll get you a
like the
canary.
I would die at the same time as the canary.
See, that's why we bought Dynamite Dash.
And you can fit in smaller spaces.
Oh, I had other uses for the dynamite.
I did too until the proposition was made. But we can make it. We'll figure it out later.
I'm a sailor, not a miner. But I suppose I'll follow you anywhere, Captain.
Big underground sea.
My character would like. With that, I'll be right back. I'm going to pick up some supplies.
Some supplies.
Yes.
Like, what kind of supplies? Did you want us to come along?
No, I'm good.
No drugs. Capital offense.
I like my head the way it is. Don't worry. As soon as I found out, I'm not selling here. And I say that very quietly.
How quietly?
Oh no.
no.
12.
Quite enough.
Okay. And my character is going to tip his hat for a second. And he's got one of the tri-corner hats on. And just some things we might need for the mine.
Awesome.
So, meet you at the mayor's office?
We'll see ya.
Before we go that far, Laura, can you give me another perception check?
Yeah. 8.
Great. One of the miners who has the steampunk enhancement is actually coming up to the bar next to you. And underneath his hand, you actually see a book with a couple gears on it. You can't make much out other than the gears, but you can see it's actually a pretty thick book. And with that, he grabs a beer and he's waiting for it. And I don't know if you want to do anything with that, but
Where's he sitting?
he's not sitting anywhere yet. He's still outside with you guys. There's some standing tables that he'll probably make his way over to.
I might approach him if he's going to be somewhere near us.
Okay, great. So he gets his beer.
I'll notice what he drank and I'll grab another 2 of whatever he drank.
2 of what he drank. Okay, so he's grabbing some wine, some jugs of wine. He sets his book down and he flips open the pages almost immediately. And he starts to drink his wine.
Does he take note of me being near him? I don't know. I guess is it like standing room only sort of situation?
It's more of a standing room, just large crowd standing room. So he's standing there again, just flipped open his page. Doesn't really seem like he's paying attention to the crowd, more so enthralled in his reading.
Can I peek at his book without it noticing?
Sure.
Do I notice what's in it?
Yeah, at the very bottom of at the bottom of the page it says chapter 3, and then at the top of the following page you see something about mechanics.
I'll say, hey, what you reading there?
Oh, there's some literacy. It's about just how to build technology.
I noticed your suit, and I'll kind of point at what he's wearing.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've been tinkering around. I'm opening the shop
Oh, are ya?
right across the street.
I saw the building being built. Kind of piqued my curiosity a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm really going to be focusing on just building upgrades and enhancements and stuff to push things forward.
Looks
Really
like you've
bring
been
technology.
kind of busy already, kind of looking around. I see a lot of people. Is that all your work, or other people?
No, actually, Dr. FizzGigg. No, that's not right. That's not right. Hold on. Let me flip it back, and he goes to the main page. Oh, that's right. It's Dr. F. McFizz. No, that's still not right. I'm terrible at reading these things. I'm just learning how to read.
Reading
Well-
technical manuals.
Laura,
Oh.
as,
What are we looking for?
FizzGigg.
Is it FizzGigg?
No. His last name is.
McCrackle. Dr. F. McCrackle.
You know what the F stands for?
I don't know. I actually just got this book from someone on the island.
Do you, is it a book you'd be willing to part with?
Not really. Not till my shop's open.
Do you know where I could find more, maybe another copy?
It's a hand-me-down. It's one of a kind. I'd love to, it looks like you kind of are into this. I don't know. I really like your wrench.
I'll show him a couple of the devices that I've made.
Oh, that's super cool. Are you...
Your bird.
Oh, yeah. I'll kind of whistle and show him my mechanical bird.
Oh, that's amazing. And he grabs it and starts... Do you mind if I look?
Go ahead. It could be a little rambunctious. He might nip at you, but...
Oh. Dang, you're right. Ah, darn
I'll
tech.
show him. I'll pull out my my wand gun that I recently made and kind of show him, oh, this is a new thing I've been experimenting with.
I've seen something like that. And he flips further into the book, and there's actually like some schematics and a blueprint. Oh, yeah, something like this, right?
Yeah, looking it over. This is a good book. A lot
Yeah.
of the stuff I've kind of tinkered and figured out myself, but I'd like to kind of know more if you know where I could maybe find this Dr. F, whatever his name was, you said.
McCrackle. I don't know. I don't know what the F stands for. Like I said, just a hand-me-down. Found it on an island.
Well, what time how long do your shop opens up, do you think?
Oh, probably here in the next... Oh, at the rate everything's being built, 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay. Well, if we're still around these parts, I'm definitely going to come by and check out your wares.
Sounds good. I appreciate it. Nice to see another person that enjoys this kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
I'll hand him one of his wines that I bought.
For me? Are you sure?
Cheers, and I'll chug mine down.
Thank you. Cheers.
And I'm going to keep an eye on him, see if he ever sets the book down.
Okay. Sure. As the time I don't know how long you plan on staying here. He's very...
Till dusk, probably.
Yeah. So he's reading the book. He's going page by page. He's a very slow reader, and it's really him studying a lot of it and trying to just understand. So he doesn't really quite let it out of his sight.
I might occasionally just walk over and kind of see what chapter he's on or whatever, see if there's anything interesting.
Yeah, actually, one of the most interesting things you come across is as he's flipping through, he kind of skips a section, and it's about the technology to make the carts kind of move by themselves with the wheel system.
Anything of note? Just kind of describes it.
Yeah, it describes how the
Okay.
gears
I'll just
essentially
make
need to be
notes in
aligned.
case we encounter these. That way, maybe if I need to troubleshoot them or whatever, I'll kind of have a little background.
You could use it to make a cannon that actually spins around on a ship.
Oh, like that.
I whisper to the captain.
I think Laura's got a crush.
I think she does.
She keeps watching the nerd.
Okay. How quietly do you say that, Dash?
Not very. Yeah, not.
He's
not even
treat-
gonna roll for it.
I was gonna say how
He's basically saying it at this.
At this volume.
Do I hear it?
Yes, with your passive, absolutely.
Dash is drunk.
I'll toss something at him. I don't know what I got on my person. That's just a
Do it.
playful thing.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll an attack, unarmed strike.
$16.
As you go to hit him with it, Dash just like Matrix leans. And it goes right past. AC 17.
All right, yeah, I'll just kind of... We're killing time. If he's still here, I'll just kind of keep peeking back and forth and having some drink, coming back to the table.
Yeah.
Where we're standing.
Big thing for you is just write down that name.
F. McCrackle?
Yep. Dr. F. McCrackle.
Do love the name.
Facts.
You know exactly what he looks like from the name.
Do you share this information with the rest of your crew at all?
I'll give him
Laura,
a-
who's
I'll-
your
I'll give him
boyfriend?
a gist. You know what? I heard you say that. He's got this actually really interesting book that kind of like...
Oh, I bet he's a really interesting guy.
He is, okay?
To be honest, this is what comes to my mind first.
Oh my god. That was not what I was picturing.
But I'll have you know, he shared some of his book with me, and now I know how to make a better cannon for the ship, so...
Well, go flat.
Scoff all you want, monkey.
Use your feminine wiles. Get that book off of him.
He doesn't seem interested in me in that way.
Oh, just tickle the brain stem a little. It'll be fine. Anyway,
Yes.
Anything else you
Alright.
guys want to accomplish before dusk in the meeting with the mayor?
Yes.
I got nothing. I think the meeting the mayor just has my mind preoccupied.
So, my character would have stepped out for supplies. More specifically, going back to the dynamite stand.
At what time?
Probably right when they were looking at the book, I would have stepped out.
Okay.
So, head that way, make sure I'm not being followed.
Okay, stealth. Do you want to stealth? Are you you're trying for? Are you going to tell the crew that you're stepping away, or are you just okay?
Yeah,
He,
already.
he did before.
Okay. Yep. Sounds good. What are you doing, fatty McFat Fat?
Moseying my way, blubbering along, all the way down to the thing, and hello, darling. I need some supplies.
I need your license.
I don't have my license.
Then no sale.
You sold it to me last week. Persuasion? 15?
I don't recognize you, and I don't sell to anyone that doesn't have a
You
license.
sold it to a monkey.
No, I didn't.
I just want to buy 10 sticks.
No.
Pay double your price.
No.
Come on.
No.
Fair enough.
Get your license. Come back tomorrow.
And where can I get the license?
In the mayor's office.
Fair enough. Until then.
Best of luck.
And he is going to lumber away. Just think, fat bastard.
Oh,
Just making waves through the crowd. He's gonna head up to the mayor's office and wait for them.
okay. Captain,
I.
are you making your ways to the mayor's office?
Yes, I'm guessing it's dusk.
Yeah. At this point, you actually notice that a lot of the town has kind of people have fizzled out, which is kind of odd because you don't know how they're all fitting into whatever buildings there are because there's only 4 in existence and the rest are being built.
Well, I presume we're not getting an inn tonight. We'll sleep on the ship.
that sounds
So-
like a good call.
But we need to go to the mayor's office. So, to the mayor's office.
Maybe he'll put us up for the night.
Maybe.
We're very important.
Great. You're
Head
at
that
the
way.
entrance of the mayor's office.
I knock.
Tim answers the door.
Dash is like straightening the captain's like collar and everything, making him look as good as possible.
Hi, Tim. We had a appointment with the mayor.
Come in
Is that-
quick.
Okay. And work our way in quickly.
When you get in, you can tell this is just a mudroom, very small. And Tim hands all of you blindfolds. I request that you blindfold yourselves.
What's the reason for
we
the
already
blindfold?
know where we are.
Blindfold or no meeting.
Okay, blindfold it is.
As soon as the captain says it, blindfold on.
Once your blindfolds are all on, you start feeling, you hear a rumbling and cracking in the floor, and some gears start whirling and swirling, and you start descending down, and it's a very uncomfortable feeling being blindfolded and descending down into what you don't know.
I couldn't imagine what an elevator would feel like if you didn't know what an elevator was.
A lot of unease, a lot of what the hell's going on. Tim does have his hand on the captain's shoulder.
I'm gonna cast Divine Sense and do Detect Good and Evil.
Okay.
Do I detect anything or?
When you
Oh,
cast
shit.
the spell, what does good present as, and what does evil present itself as?
To me,
Yes.
good I imagine is just like almost what feels like, it's gonna sound weird, but ghostly presence.
Okay.
Like I like white ghostly presence. Then evil just has a red, like almost it feels real throbbing, like a throb feel.
Throbbing.
Like when you have like a headache, you get a throb, you know,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like that.
What's the distance on this, and how long does it last?
It's a 60 foot, and it lasts for 1 minute. 1 minute.
Okay. This is about a 3-minute elevator ride. As you're descending down, all you feel is ghostly presence. There's no red negative energy that you can feel in this area at all.
Okay.
Including, like, Tim himself is a very ghostly aura.
Perfect.
With that, I'm going to burn another spell slot to
Okay.
maintain the disguise
Okay.
because it only lasts for an hour. So
Did you have enough spell slots to get through the day?
he wouldn't have done it for the entire day. It
Okay.
would just, when he was certain places, he would have kept it.
Okay.
So
Okay. As you guys descend, you hit what you would assume is a bottom because there's a crashing halt and the platform you're on starts to shake. Tim said, "All right, you guys can remove your blindfolds."
Remove it.
Take it off. So it was just to come downstairs.
There's stuff we passed.
Oh, that okay. I was just picturing like a tunnel.
I was too.
As you guys remove the blindfolds, you are looking at a wondrous cavern that is just furnished with luxurious bookshelves and tables, chairs. You can see there's a dining table, almost like a royal throne in this thing. Beautiful rugs and tapestry everywhere. It's fit for a king down here. And sitting inside of the essentially big king's chair is good old Zach.
I could get used to this.
I love the open floor plan. It's very
I liked
classy.
it. Very elegant.
Welcome.
I like the digs.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Who's your decorator?
Long story. Ex-wife of mine.
Is she for hire? We have a ship that could use some sprucing up.
No, she did drugs. She was a drug
Oh.
dealer, so we had to.
Oh, yeah, we found out that's capital offense.
Hence, that's why it's my ex-wife. Yeah.
All right, yeah, ooh. Woofter. That's a rough one.
Anyways, why you're here? I'm sure you're curious.
Maddie is sweating profusely.
Remind me of what information do you want? Just give me a quick rundown. Let's.
Well, we're looking for FizzGigg, and also a little bit of history on the town, and all of a sudden, why the mines started becoming more popular.
Oh, okay.
Oh, don't forget about the lighthouse.
And the lighthouse. Yes, the lighthouse.
Yeah, what's going on with the lighthouse?
Let's start with. What question do you want to start with?
FizzGigg.
FizzGigg.
Okay. And as he stands up from his chair, and this orc is very big presence, carries himself very well. Walks over to the bookshelf. Yes. Dr. FizzGigg McCrackle. Yes. Let me find his book. 1 second.
Good guess.
Here you go. And he pulls off the book, and it's the same book that the gentleman at the bar was looking at. Yes. This is all you need. This is most of his work.
Oh, this is what your boyfriend was reading.
This does look like that book.
This is a super rare book. I will give it to you. You can look at it now, but this isn't leaving this room.
Laura, I feel like you might benefit from this book.
I'll definitely start reading it.
And I hand it to her.
Maybe
So if-
fleshing out the parts I didn't see already.
If we do this task that you mentioned, if we do this for you, can he have the book? She have the book?
We'll get to that part.
Okay.
Payment will be in full. You can trust me. The next question was the mine, correct?
Yes. Why all of a sudden the boom?
Again, I was truthful before. People used to just disappear in this mine. For no explainable reason, they would just vanish. So, over time, the mines were claimed haunted and no one would go in. Recently, there was a group of adventurers that came to me and offered me a large sum of gold to go in and mine. I figured they were dead goners and I'd take money. I need money for my campaign, obviously.
Smart.
They went out. I assumed them dead after about a week. In a week, they came back with triple what they paid me.
Oh.
They said the mine wasn't haunted, and we opened up shop.
They didn't have to, like, kill something?
Not that I'm aware of. I
Well,
didn't ask a
some
lot of
adventurers
questions.
They were.
Triple, you say?
Ouch. I make money off of everything else in this town. Now, that brings us to why you're here. You want to know where the hermit, Dr. FizzGigg, is.
Oh, he's a hermit.
Rumor.
Yeah,
I can supply rumors in the book. That's
Yeah,
about all
yeah,
my
that's-
payment will be. So, rumor is he's in the lighthouse.
And he just kills people that come up to the lighthouse.
What do you mean?
Well, we heard that no one comes back from
Yeah,
the lighthouse.
nobody comes back from the lighthouse. Or is that just some tall tale?
Why do you think you hear it at the dock?
Oh, shifty.
I pay Frank. That dynamite is bullshit. It doesn't even work.
Ah, fucker.
He gave you the family recipe speech, I bet.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening, really. I was distracted by the dynamite.
Oh. Don't use that. Very dangerous.
Well, yeah, dynamite is dangerous.
He doesn't know what he's doing. We don't know. Please, I do not use
Dash
that.
has the biggest smile on his face.
Anyways, so the lighthouse is where he was last known to be. With the tunnel system in this island, we don't know how far down it goes. No one can find anything out of the lighthouse. You can go up there and check.
So, there's tunnels under the lighthouse?
Yeah, this whole island is just tunnels. Why do you think we're down here?
So, these tunnels connect to the lighthouse?
No. Separate tunnel systems.
Oh. So, we gotta find his tunnel and then go in the tunnel.
My
No.
payment first.
Well, you already told us what we wanted to know. This is bad deal making.
You're on my island. I'm
yeah,
the
well, he could
executioner.
kick us off.
He has a good point. I just thought that was. Sorry, thinking out loud. I shouldn't do that.
If you want the book, maybe I have some more information on how you can get into the lighthouse and find points of access. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. What I need from you guys,
Yes.
What do you need?
Gabrielle. She's a problem.
I've heard that.
She's got a pretty name.
With the legal code the way it is, if someone was caught with illicit materials, would that make it easier for you?
Oh, you shifty shit.
First of all, let me stop you there. I don't care how you do it, but let me tell you what I want you to do. I want you guys to rig the election. Whether you stuff ballots, kill the woman, frame her, that is not what I need to know or how it gets done. If I win the election tomorrow, you guys will get the rest of your information in the book.
Enough said.
Dash very obviously winks at you.
Sounds good, boss.
All right.
Here comes the problem. She's on this island in some hut somewhere, and she has quite a following with the miners. Not sure why. Rumor is she might even be a captain of one of the ships. I'm not sure.
She knows.
She popped up. She's a problem. I don't want it to be my problem.
All right, so
Well-
cabin in the woods, loved by miners.
Maybe a cabin. I really don't know where she. I no idea where to find her.
Where are the ballot boxes?
I cannot tell you because I will not be held liable for what you guys do or how you do it.
Well, that should be pretty clearly marked. Yeah,
So you're not involved. Got it.
obviously, we were never here.
This conversation never happened.
Precisely.
Wonderful. Well, puts on blindfold, sits down in chair.
Captain, your crew member's awfully suspicious.
He's just a little nervous around authorities.
The blindfolds are just for shits and giggles. It makes me laugh when people come down with them on.
I like it.
Sir, remove the blindfold. Enjoy the ride up. You
It was
weren't-
actually kind of exciting being blindfolded.
You'll get dropped off a level before ground level. You can stay there. It's living quarters.
Oh, excellent.
This is great.
There's a lot of people, and not too many inns.
Did you go into the inn? It has an underground tunnel system too.
No, we didn't. We stayed outside in the bar and enjoyed the beautiful weather that's Dreadhaven's.
A little gloomy.
It is, but it is at a great island.
He's
Thank
trying
you.
to keep his porcelain skin.
Fair.
Do you have a picture of the mayor? Would-be mayor.
Not would be.
She's a gnome.
She's a gnome. Do you have a likeness by chance?
A what?
A likeness. What does she look like?
A gnome. Have you seen a gnome in this town yet?
I've frankly never seen a gnome.
Oh. Ponytail. Mm-hmm. I believe she has a symbol. Have you heard of the Lunar Lighthouse pirate organization? Laura?
Gonna check it that.
History. With advantage. Because of your background.
You're gonna do better than me.
As I say, did better than me,
14.
probably.
Here, let me show you. And he grabs a book, and it's actually a history book of this pirate organization, and the images and symbols, basically a lighthouse. There's turbulent waters around it and a crescent moon above, and they wear it as a pendant.
Okay. You just gonna commit that to memory then?
All right. Well, I must be off to bed. Big day tomorrow, election and whatnot. So.
Yes, good luck.
Good luck, you got my vote.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I didn't register, but I'm gonna stuff the ballot box chock full of your name.
I told you again, I do not want to know what you plan on doing because I wasn't involved.
Right, we were never here.
Correct. Anyways, good evening. Food will be in your room, in your hall, your area. Just enjoy yourselves.
Thank you.
So, have you guys seen what a gnome looks like?
Yeah.
Well, wasn't Turner a gnome?
Turner was a halfling.
Ah, okay.
It's a little different.
Shorter? Taller?
About the same height, but the features are more exaggerated. Like a wider nose, kind of pudgy face, big feet. Actually, I don't know about the feet thing. That might be halflings.
Do you got a feet fetish? Dash.
No, it's just about the hair. I mean, if they're hairy feet, I could be game.
God.
Fast track up to you guys get on the elevator. It begins to rumble and shake, and you start going up floors. This time you're not blindfolded, so you notice that probably every 10 feet there's actually a new type of corridor, whether it's a bar area, living quarters. There's lots of people living within the ground system in this place, hence the dynamite.
Does it feel like his was like the penthouse?
Oh, yeah.
Like the penthouse is at the bottom?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. As you
Okay.
get towards the top, it's more hotel.
I like that. How fancy is this like hotel level that we're staying on?
Quite nice.
Huh?
Tapestry's the same floor plan. It's actually not much different than what he had going on.
Oh.
Besides the throne.
This is wonderful.
Tim, this is your exit. Go.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Tim.
Appreciate it, big guy.
I must be on watch.
Yeah, you have a great night. It was lovely to see you.
You too, little man. You too.
Gives a little salute.
As soon as the door closes, my character is going to deflate.
Deflate?
To his normal form.
Yes, the stomach just slowly shrinks, and he starts turning blue.
I thought you looked more handsome as Fatty McFat.
I'd rather keep my gills clean, thank you.
All right. Is there anything you guys would like to do before you begin your evening of rest?
So, a couple things.
I
I can turn into someone if I've seen them. And I
kind of
can
gathered that.
I can be a shit if we need to.
You can be a what? Did you say you could be a shit?
Yes. Sell drugs, do terrible things, impersonating someone. Wouldn't be the first time.
I told you he was shady.
Hi, but he's on our side.
He's been quite honest, surprisingly. For somebody as shady, he's been very straightforward.
I'm always honest with people.
See, it's the honest
wanna
ones
make
you got to watch out for.
I want to make an insight check on that. Not good. Is a 3.
He's been honest with
He
you.
believes the shit
Just
out
the
of it,
honest
too.
ones.
Ah,
Just don't know when they're going to
So-
be dishonest.
so I should tell you about my special skills then.
I'm
It
guessing.
doesn't
I'm
involve
a very-
betting dwarves.
I'm a very good lookout. I'm exceptionally perceptive.
Good. I'll need you as a lookout when I sell
I
more
lean-
drugs.
I lean over
I
to-
almost got caught earlier.
Just bring me along next time. I'll be your eyes.
Perfect. So, ballot fraud? I'm not good with a forgery kit, nor do I have one, but I've heard people do that type of thing.
I thought-
Arson?
I really liked your idea of like framing it for drugs.
I figured probably the easiest way.
We could.
I thought
Well-
that was great. We just gotta find her. That's the
The
problem.
miners are a big fan. Maybe they would have a likeness.
Oh, you could go chat up your boyfriend.
Yeah.
He's not a miner. He's an. he's like her.
But he was wearing like the gear to help him mine.
They might know the miners.
Yeah, he might know something.
Maybe we'll ask him.
Go talk to your boyfriend.
And last, but not my favorite, assassination. Assassination. Just not.
It has no finesse.
It never ends well
For the other guy.
for anyone.
Oh, I don't know. It's worked out pretty well for us so far.
Insight?
It's true. I mean, for the most part, it's worked out pretty well for him.
He kind of eyes your character kind of like.
I don't have anything else. Are there other people in this area?
Yeah, they're actually. It's kind of like a hotel. There's actually different.
Oh, we're not in our
rooms.
room?
You're in your room, but there's multiple people on this level. You don't know
Okay.
how many. There are about 18 doors. Yep.
Oh, okay. I thought we were like in private.
Yeah. So at this point, you were already in your room
Okay.
talking as a group. However, you're not alone on this floor.
No, okay. I
Yep.
was thinking we weren't alone in the room. I'm like,
I
oh god.
I apologize. I probably could have clarified that a little better.
No.
I figured when I said it's like a hotel system down here implied. So my bad.
No, you're good.
I'm picturing like a super swanky lobby. I don't know why.
Yeah, piano sitting in the center
yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
No one playing it. Maybe the artificer will build one.
Oh, there you go.
Self-playing.
It's the Grand Budapest.
This probably seems a bit fancy for miners. You probably don't see miners
No.
around in the hotel.
Zero.
Okay.
Yeah, this
This
is.
is pretty
figured
fancy
so.
for even like pirates.
Yes, this is mainly.
Especially broke ass pirates.
This is definitely like Azure Armada, kind of like Let's keep the Navy in our back pocket in case shit hits the fan.
So we're rubbing elbows with Azure Armada.
Get in with the good guys.
We could play both sides.
Aye.
Go make some friends, Captain. You're so charming.
Is there anything you guys would like to do before you rest, or are you going to rest, or how do you want to play out the evening?
I feel like it would mainly just be drinking, chatting up.
Maybe listen for
People-
people talking about Gabrielle.
Dash would not be, but that's a good idea.
There's very faint whispers of it, but not enough to go off of. Just more
figured.
so the guard or the Azure Armada talking about the running candidate.
So, with one of the features of my urban bounty hunter background, you're in frequent contact with people, a segment of society have chosen Corey's move through. People might be associated with criminal underworld, rough and tumble folks of the street, members of high society. Connections come from different types of contacts. So I would try and, after the long rest, just kind of look for some of those connections.
Okay, save that for the next episode then.
Perfect.
Is there anything you want to do before you fall asleep?
Nope.
Great. Captain, the middle of the night, you hear in your ear a whisper. It's Gabriella.
Gabriella.
And then we're going to cut the episode there. That's it. All she wrote.
Well, thanks everyone for listening to this wonderful episode of Monroe's Chess presented by Dubstep and Dragons. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcasting platform. Don't forget to drop a comment and let us know what you thought of this wonderful episode as we get to know the Dreadhaven a little more and rig an election. Until next time, Captain Lavarius out.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Later.